weaknesses are that your weaknesses are a perfect design placed to you by the Lord. Because by following the process, serving the sadhus, you can overcome those weaknesses. Even though you're taking 3 steps backward, or hopefully, no, 2 steps backward for every 3 steps forward, stay with the process. And in time, you'll get intelligence. In time, you'll get the training wheels of how to pass these tests. And then you realize down the road when you communicate Krishna consciousness to others, those difficulties you went through are perfect design so you can explain to others. And we all know the wonders of helping some other, whether it's the basic material needs or to speak of spiritual needs. And this is the tumblers in the safe that unlock your curse of being in the material world. This curse, Manigriva Nalakavera, they got darshan of the Supreme Lord face to face, and in this way they were promoted. So you also can become promoted. Take advantage of your great position, and use your intelligence. You can actually purify. Preaching is also smiling. It's like when we go out, we don't want to I shoot books in Adelaide. I remember one devotee, that I was one person walking down the street, and it was an old guy. And he was like, really? And I tried to imitate it, like in personal tilak, like this. Try to imitate, kind of like this. And I was like, I felt so uncomfortable to be all stressed out. It takes 7 muscles to smile and 13 muscles to frown. Think about that. And you combine it with bad diet. Vegetarian diet, 6 times more energy, 6 times more energy, meat-based diet. So in this way, we can see the process is so perfect and complete. Run with the process. Take advantage of the process. And relish. Relish. Queen Kunti is praying from calamity after calamity. Come again and again. She's hanging on to the sari. Actually, Draupadi, but she's hanging on to the sari. And, Dushan's pulling. And then finally, she just said, oh, hey, Govinda, and all of a sudden, Krishna, manifested in so much sorry. She asked Krishna, hey, Bhagavan, Krishna, why'd you wait so long to come help me? This guy's a brute. And then Krishna said to her, why'd you wait so long to call out? You're the brute. No, he didn't say that. But the principle being is that we inconvenience the Lord when we do this. That we inconvenience the Lord when we undermine. Another word for it. We deprive. This is the word. We deprive the deity of reaching out to us, giving us strength. And all the gifts the deities are given in terms of Nam, Prasadam, the devotee association, we're slapping the deity in the hand. So in this way, we want to simply follow this process very nicely. And as I mentioned, I like to mention that you always notice that the deities are smiling. Radharani and Ishvara is smiling so nice. Jagannath Subhadra, nice big smiles. And Giriraj, Jai Giriraj Maharaj Ki. So if you're naughty, if you're holding on to material things, if you're a naughty devotee, are you naughty sometimes? Okay. If you're a naughty devotee, then when you go for the deities, they're smiling at you. Come on, get it together. Look at the gifts I give. They give me a yellow submarine, everything. Give me the holy name. Come on, get it together, kid. We're gonna have a party pretty soon. So enjoy the party. And if you're following nicely, then see after I said so many negative things about you, you become free from any offenses, bhakti aparad from the deity. I'll say something nice. Look at the smile. So you'll smile. If you're distributing books, if you're preaching in some capacity, you're smiling with the deity. And they're smiling with you. Oh, how nice. So this is Krishna consciousness. We want to smile with Krishna. Maybe naughty for some years, but we have to give up that. Paramdrisvanavartate. This is the process. And if you develop these good habits are more difficult to break than the bad habits. And in that way, your future will be ever so bright. To take advantage of your good fortune. Because guess what? If you don't, if you want to become a mouse, punar mushika bhav. If you want to become the mouse again, it's a long story we don't have time for. The yogi and the mouse. got proud. The mouse was lying, mouse, and promoted to somebody, dog and jackal, back to mouse. Because as a lion, he's looking at the brahmachari. Very tasty. I heard vegetarians are very good. So he thought the yogi's very healthy, So let me eat the yogi. Purnamurti Kebab, become a mouse again. And it's interesting, when we develop ulterior motives, then we think, oh, I have to leave the association of devotees. See, what Krishna is doing, Antaryami, is removing you, giving an excuse so you don't create further offenses. So we don't want to follow the footsteps of Manigriva and Malkabera. Surrender willingly. When the Guru comes, cover the body, offer respects to the Guru, and no sense gratification, okay? Even when he goes, because there's a principle called Vani, the message of the Guru. So I don't want to get any bad terms of management here, so I will stop here. Is there any time for questions? Anyone any questions? Well, not too bad, only 5 minutes. Not bad for my first time. Yes.
Just because you mentioned about offences to devotees and that, and the name Namabas, like that. How can you tell where the offences are, like with which devotee? If you're not very sensitive and you're kind of dull.
So the question for the rest of the building, it refers to Namabas, offending and also offenses to devotees are very detrimental to our devotional service. So where can we tell? Where is the offense happening? Well, first offense, if you don't give sannyasis big donations. Brijvasi say no joke, no life. Behind every joke is hidden truth, no life. I know, how the offense comes ultimately if you do not honor the devotees. It is ultimately coming because we're not honoring the Nam. The holy name does not wait for initiation. But you remember the early days when you first became a devotee? Wow! Everywhere, wow! Look, you're a pure devotee. The PD program, everyone's pure devotee. Kabul, kabul, kabul. After some years, I'm doing like a video. In terms of weeks go by. I've got my program. I'm making the garlands nicely. I'm distributing so many books. Technique distribution, I'm very big, and I got it all together, and I've got my counseling down, I've got all the mantras, and I got this problem, I say this, and I got that problem, I say that, I got it all down, and I'm a swashbuckler, it's like a Sinbad swashbuckler, got my flash, perfectly. This is Mayapur colors, that's Chowpatty color. It's a big thing in India. It's a big thing in India, Mayapur versus Chowpatty, I always say Mayapur colors, it's all right. So then you become proud of the externals, the face impressions, and then you start making offenses. And you start to take devotees for granted. And ultimately, actually, in the Nam Seva, the Nam tolerates. The only time when there's Nam Aparad, you may chant inattentively, what have you, but when it comes to Aparad against Radha, is when it becomes external. And what happens? The first personalities around you are the devotees. So we become swashbucklers, we become, I've been around, I got the sari this way, and even though she stole my sari in the Brahmacharya ashram, so I got a better now, better one. We become attached to externals, and then we begin to offend the devotees. Hey, that's my prasadam. Or was it Gopal? Was it Hriyan Maharaj and Tamal Krishna Maharaj? One of the two had glutton given by Prabhupada, and Tamal Krishna Maharaj had right in his plate glutton like this. I'm going to eat that last. You like sweet things last? This is from South India. Sweet things first. I could never get over that. But anyways, South. And then and then I think Hriyan Maharaj stole the glutton right off his plate. And he started strangling in front of Prabhupada, So the point being is, of course, that's divine. Prabhupada says, okay, when you steal a prasadam, it's all right. But the offenses come in when we begin to offend the devotees. And we begin to become, things begin to snowball because we're exercising this attachment to Raga and Dvesh. Independence from Krishna. I want to enjoy Krishna. I want to be Krishna. I'm embarrassed.